So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to fit a windscreen on a BMW 520D. It's a 2014 model, and the first thing I'm doing is just removing the wiper nut covers, then removing the wiper nuts. I've already checked the windscreen is the correct one for the vehicle. Then just flex the elbow of the wiper arm, it should just come free. Just do that on both sides. Then I'm going to remove the scuttle panel. I'm just pulling this bonnet seal away. There's three parts of the scuttle panel. A section on each side has these three plastic clips. Just separate the lugs and remove the clips. That panel just comes out there. Same on the other side, just remove the three clips. And just remove the trim. And just pop the side trims off. These side trims they go in metal clips along up the A-pillars, and they're just clipped into metal brackets along the top. They go right across the roof. Pretty straightforward to remove. Once you get one clip free, it usually just pulls away, no problem. And I'm just using a plastic pry bar there. Just obviously not going to use a metal screwdriver or metal pry bar, it would just damage the paintwork. There's one clip at either side of the scuttle panel. Just separate them and remove them. And then get your Allen key in here. And it's just like a quarter turn anti-clockwise on these clips all the way along. Each of these clips is like a little hook under, a little plastic hook underneath. It just hooks under the bodywork holding the scuttle panel in place. Sometimes they can be quite stiff to release. If you just spray them with a little bit of WD-40, a bit of release oil, it should turn okay, and that just comes right off. I'm just using my multi-tool with my frame blade. I'm just going to cut around all the windscreen. Just taking care not to damage the paintwork on the car. Be extra careful at the bottom corners there, because the tool can get really close to the wing there. I have got other tools I can move windscreens with, like wire cut out tool. But get a new windscreen. Pretty straightforward to cut out with this tool. I'm sure there'll be fault finders in the comments. And just cut the bottom and the glue away with my alpha knife. It was a bit of a nightmare to remove that windscreen, to be honest. I just showed you I was kind of struggling to get I think I'd had a windscreen fitted before, and whoever fitted it put an awful lot of glue on it, especially along the bottom. So it took a bit of cutting out. If I knew it was going to be like that, I would have used my wire tool, and it would have came out a lot easier. But I just showed you the easy part of cutting it out there. And just brush all the rub, all the dust away and dirt. And just cut the bond line back all the way around. Again, just being careful not to damage the paintwork. You're always going to get little scratches and nicks. Pretty much unavoidable unless you're perfect. They'll get covered up with primer anyway before the windscreen gets fitted. That's all the bond line, the old glue nearly cut away. It was quite a cold morning doing this job as well, so the bond was pretty hard. That probably made it more difficult to cut out as well. So once that glue's all cut back, I've cleaned the glass cleaner, and I'm just going round the edge with the Terrason VR10 cleaner. Just take any smudges off it. Same with the bodywork, just give it a good clean up. Just removing all the dirt, contaminants. You've just got to take your time and clean it. As you can see, there's a lot of dirt gets in behind the trims and stuff over the years. You've just got to make sure you give it a good clean. And that's me just put the encapsulation trim along the top of the glass. And then I'm going to prime the glass along the edge, all the way around. Do the same on the bodywork. Just follow the old bond line and cover up any nicks on the paintwork. And I'll just give that 3 to 5 minutes to dry off. Derrison stuff's pretty quick at drying. Yeah, I'm just going to clean the dash, the G101 while the primer's drying. Give the pillar a quick rub down. I'm just going to give the glass a clean again. I'm in a car park and it's quite dusty. And just turn the glass over and get it ready to fit. Just taking the cold out of the glass so the masking tape sticks better. This masking tape just goes onto the roof once I lay the window in place. Just stop the windscreen sliding down until the bond's set. Just put my glass lifters on the glass. And I'll just start to bond up the bodywork. Trying to keep the bead as straight as possible. The bead's already pre-cut to like a V shape. So it's a high thin bead. When you lay the windscreen into it, it just pushes it down so you've got an even. There's not going to be any gaps anywhere on the bond line. And I'm just following the old bond line for guidance. Once that's bonded up, we'll just go around all the joins and just join them up, make sure there's no gaps in the glue for obvious reasons. Last thing you want is your customer coming back saying it's leaking because the joint wasn't joined up properly. So I'll just lift the window in place. Probably could have used my lift and assistant tool here. It's quite a heavy windscreen, it's just a bit of strain on the back, as you can hear from my grunts. And just tape the windscreen up. Once I've got it taped up on both sides, I'll double check that the gap at the edges down the A-pillars is the same, and just make sure there's a even gap all the way along the top. Once that's done, it's just a reversal of what I've done at the start, just rebuild the skittle panel back up. It's just a quarter turn, and what I should have said when I was taking it off is the clips on the left hand side, the passenger side, to tighten them up. Well, to loosen them off it's anti-clockwise, and obviously clockwise to tighten them back up. It's the opposite way on the driver's side, on the right hand side. It's quarter turn clockwise to loosen them, and quarter turn anti-clockwise to put them back in the original position. Just replace the clip at either side of the scuttle. Just put these two side pieces back in, making sure they're put back in the correct position. Just pop the three clips back in place. Same on the other side. I've just put the bonnet seal back into position all the way along. That just pushes into place along a channel along where the scuttle was. And the roof and side trims, just basically push them back into place. Just get a lot of knock once it's set up. And lastly, just put the wipers back on, making sure they're positioned correctly. Just replace the nuts, hand tight. Replace the nut covers. That's pretty much the job done. Just got to test the rain sensors working properly. I didn't show the stripping down of the rain sensor and rear view mirror. It's for some reason it didn't record at the start when I was stripping it down, so there was no point in showing you it building back up again. I'll just spray some glass cleaner on there and you can see that the wipers are coming on automatically. With that, I'll just give the windscreen a clean down with a microfiber cloth. That's pretty much job done. Thanks for watching.